Hi everyone, well my name's G and I'm the founder of San Antonio Bitcoin Club. So originally we started in bars, and as we've continued to grow, we've moved into a co-working space. So since then, we've been bringing in different builders, Bitcoin CEOs, Bitcoin doctors, to show the everyday common person in San Antonio, money touches everything, Bitcoin touches everything. We're after the different strings of different hearts of people to really bring them in and show them it's more than just an investment, but it can really affect change. So that's where we're at right now with our meetups, last of every month. Call them our pleb stays because every pleb needs a say. I'll let Will take it over now, so thanks.
Well, you kind of sold it short there, G, so I'm going to give it a little bit more context. So this goes back to the beginning. This is the first video that we do want to share. This is kind of where we've gotten to now over the 3 years. And you can play it and I'll kind of just talk over it. There's no volume. But like you said, we started off in bars and just little meetups. There it goes, okay. This was actually the first place we met up at. It's where I met G. For me personally, I've worked in Bitcoin selling ASICs for about 3 or 4 years and been real passionate. I'm really focused on education. And when G did this, it's exactly what I was looking for in San Antonio. It's not in me to be the leader, and G really put it on his shoulders and brought a community together in San Antonio. Going through a bunch of the people that we've had speak and sponsor. But to get there, we went through a lot of low times. Like I've heard everybody here saying 3 to 5 people at your meetup, maybe a dozen. It's very common, and it just requires the vision of where you want to be in the future. To add on to that, this was 2022, I visited El Salvador to go to the Adopting Bitcoin conference. In addition to that was the unconference for Mi Primer Bitcoin, which I hope everybody sticks around for tomorrow. We'll learn a lot about education, community building, but it really inspired me. And so when I came back, I told G about it, and he is of the mindset of just go ahead and build, just do your thing. And so being education focused, I reached out to these guys at Mi Primer, put it in the application, and we were able to get it approved in September of last year. And we've gone through 2 cohorts, graduating about 25 students through the Mi Primer Bitcoin Diploma program. So that gave us a lot of momentum, and I kind of just felt like we needed to keep going. And so in addition to that, G worked through getting us a 5013C certification in Texas. And I heard Rod talk about earlier, like getting a hole in your head. And shout out to G for doing that, because I don't know what it took, but it was worth it. And I say that because I want to hit on 2 points that I've heard as a theme here kind of today is, first, the 5013C thing. It's good, yes, it can help bring in money, but in addition to that, he mentioned also the donor-advised funds. And I had heard this the first time in one of our our assemblies. I forget who said it, but yeah. And so I looked into that. And so anybody who doesn't know, just a little bit more on the donor-advised fund. I know time's up, I'm sorry. It gives your supporters an opportunity to support you in an avenue that they're already familiar with. So think of Fidelity. People have fiat traditional bank accounts or investment accounts. It's an easy bridge for them to donate to your 5013C through there. But in addition to that, a lot of employers will match their employees' donations. And so this week we actually had our first one come through, and it's somebody who wanted to donate to us locally, and his employer is also going to match that. So think of it in terms of like low-hanging fruit. It's not that difficult to get it done, and it could have really big upside. So that leads us to more momentum, and what we want to announce also is that we've just been approved for a dedicated space of about 3,000 square feet just in downtown San Antonio. So what this will let us do is further our education initiatives. We've got a crazy roadmap in the first year that we're really ambitious about, and we do have the focus and the vision for it. But think of co-working spaces. We've taken a lot of inspiration from like the park, from our mentors basically in Austin, who we've relied on, people like the KC guys and watching what Atlanta's doing, and Denver, the Heat Punks, shout out to the Heat Punks. So a lot of vision coming forward from San Antonio. We want to be able to bring people like you to San Antonio for events like this, so you can see what we're doing in San Antonio also. We have a little video here of the space. Again, we just got approved Monday. So we got a weird little visual of what it's going to hopefully look out, right? We got tables. Right? We got sponsor wall right there. All right, upstairs. You can see it, right? Some quiet rooms, workspace upstairs. So I'm very passionate about mining, and we're gonna be able to explore heat reuse applications. Again, shout out to the Heat Punks. And yeah, it's just gonna be a great place for builders in San Antonio to grow. So we welcome everyone. Open door